Okay, this is Jordan, and appears to be some pretty major issues with the shirt. Oof, yeah. Okay, I would probably just start over and follow the videos, but I could show you how to fix it. The pants are okay, but I might lose a couple of these edges at least. Oh, maybe these. Shift right mouse click delete edge. Simplify that a little bit. Could use some more edges around the knees. Oh, there's also something went berserk down here as well, so I'd probably redo that part. Um, Control E for extrude, pull that down, and then you could use this shift right mouse click slide edge tool and adjust it. Oh, it doesn't like that. See if symmetry is working. Shift right mouse click slide edge. That's better. And then select that face row, Control E to extrude, and push that out a little bit, and add some holding edge, Control Shift X to get the multi-cut tool. You know, something like that. And then you could add a couple more by the knee, and then shape the knee a little bit. Maybe push it in the back here a bit, you know, just to get more of a knee shape. And then, yeah, this is pretty messed up. Just growing selection, shift period. Just trying to get rid of all the stuff that's... Oof. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This went really wrong. Just trying to delete... No, let's turn off symmetry. Just try to delete half of this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this whole thing here. Just trying to get it back to where things were actually. Yeah, this is just anyway. So I might now let's try to click this in the front view and right mouse click vertex and select these vertices along the center. And yeah, the whole thing isn't centered either. How do people manage to do that? I'll put the pivot point at just the center of the crotch, hold on D and V and middle mouse snap to there, and then click on just the x-axis and hold down the X key and middle mouse drag, and it'll just snap that to the center. And then I can adjust the foot position and move that, line that back up, and then for this, let's get just these verts along here to be in the center. I can use this little interface right here. If you don't see it, it might be hidden behind one of these things. Click on this, make sure an absolute transform and to 0 in the X, 0 enter. You can see it lines all those along the X. Get the pivot point to the center, hold down D and V, and then just drag it to one of these points. And then shift right mouse click, mirror options, and make sure cut geometry is turned off, have geometry type to copy, combine with original, merge border vertices, custom 0.001 mirror. And I might take this top thing and use, it's pretty wacky shape now, I might use circular eyes on that. But that sort of messes up my mirror thing, so I might just mirror it again really quick, but it'll be easier this time. Just grab these verts again and W for move, 0 in the X. And I've already set my options, so shift right mouse click mirror and get that back, and then the top is, you know, perfectly aligned. And then yeah, maybe move this forward a little bit and something like that, and then you can do your extrudes on this. Control E, W, and move it up. Control E, R for scale, scale it in. Control E, W to move it down, and then Control Shift X and add some holding edges to keep some of that shape. Maybe something like that. You can adjust the shape a little bit, but that's the general idea. And then again, down here, we'll want to Control E, move that down. Whoops. And then select the face ring here, Shift double click, Control E, pull that out some. Went to 1 for rough mode, Control Shift X for multi-cut, put in some of these holding edges to keep that shape of that and down there. We've got that piece, and yeah, the arms, this got all pinched here, so I might, pull some of these forward. Turn on symmetry, hold on W, go to symmetry, symmetry. So it's doing both. Oops. Boy. B for soft select, and maybe grow that soft selection. Hold down B, click and drag. Anyway, it needs a lot of work. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, the arms need more cuts here, and I need to shape the arm better. Whoops. And this got all wacky. I would probably redo that. That's why I was saying you almost want to redo the whole shirt, because even now this is looking, well, I think you maybe want another split here, and can double click this edge, shift right mouse click, slide edge. Whoop, doesn't like that. That's weird. Oh, probably because of the symmetry being on. Let's turn symmetry off and try slide edge again. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, it just needs a lot more shaping to it. Yeah, I can't do the whole thing here, but yeah, this is looking very boxy. It really doesn't look like you've completed this, and then you've got all these overlapping faces and stuff. So yeah, I would take a few steps back on this too. So a lot of areas that are a bit of a mess here. Yeah, this thumb is definitely wrong. It's just totally intersecting the hand. Don't know what happened there. It just looks like it was jammed in there, like without being attached properly. Try mesh separate. Yeah, it's just like a separate object. Modify center pivot. Yeah, so you're gonna, oh, what happened here? Let's get rid of this row here and just extrude this edge, Control E, and pull that out, maybe. Hit D to rotate this to flatten that out, and R for scale, just kind of straighten that a bit for trying to adjust it a little bit better here. I don't know. And then select both, select both these objects, and then combine them again. And then, is this the right number of edges? Shift right mouse click, bridge. Nope. So let's count the edges. Display, heads up display, poly count. Double click here. 12, 10. How did we end up with a different amount here? That's probably why you just jammed it in there. So we can either remove edges from the thumb or add them to the hand. But this looks kind of wrong anyway, is like the way those are all coming in there. I mean, you could probably use another one here. I think this thing is sort of twisted. just D to change the pivot, and then turn off D, and then maybe kind of untwist this a little bit, which helps a little bit. And then we're at 12 there, 12 here. Okay, now we should be able to bridge. Shift right mouse click, bridge. Okay, there you go. And then you can start shaping that a little bit better. I might start out with surfaces, sculpt geometry tool, options, use a soft brush, and use the smooth operation, and just start using that to kind of get these to blend together a little bit better. And then you can start going in and shaping the hand some more. But right now it's got a pretty funny shape. Okay, lots to fix. Yeah, the shoe's just sort of unfinished, and you could just follow the videos on that. So yeah, I just think generally you need to follow the videos more closely, because it seems like you've kind of gone off the rails on a lot of parts of this.